If this lands on your spirit, it's yours. If not, it's for another soul. Kindly slide on by. I was with my sister and my two nephews in this huge warehouse filled with aquariums. Most of them were empty and on sale, but some had reptiles inside. I was thinking about buying a tank and maybe a reptile too. So we were walking around together, checking the sizes and prices. At some point, I wandered off on my own, still looking at all the different reptiles. At first, I was set on getting a bearded dragon, but the more I looked around, the more options I found. I wanted a reptile that would have enough space and be comfortable in its own home. Then I noticed this beautiful beige cream colored snake with its head slightly raised, just watching me. Right next to its tank, there was another one with two reptiles inside. One of them caught my attention immediately. It was about 3 feet long with big scales that looked like an armadillo's armor. The way it moved and even rolled over was so cute that I couldn't stop watching it. I barely even noticed the other reptile in the tank. I looked back at the bearded dragons again, but none of them really felt right. I just kept thinking about the adorable one. But then in another section of the warehouse, things shifted. The atmosphere changed. I realized there were these humanoid reptilian beings there, and they didn't feel friendly at all. I left that area quickly, closing the doors behind me, and warned everyone else that we weren't alone. My sister and another person started walking toward the doors I had just shut. Don't know why. So I asked Spirit for a message that I wanted a card from the tarot deck. And Spirit says there is a bad spirit moving through the current energy of the collective. Many are going through cycles of betrayal, especially within family lines. These betrayals have already been recorded in spirit, and now those same family energies are standing at a crossroads of karma and judgment. The choices they made against the collective have brought them to this moment of accountability, and divine justice is unfolding. The collective now stands on the other side of that judgment. Spirit is preparing you to receive what is rightfully yours, your rewards, your restoration, your balance. The scales are already tipping, and Spirit confirms that in the higher realms, nothing more is being worked on. The karmic work is complete. The next move belongs to physical reality, the manifestation of divine compensation. The warehouse in your dream mirrors this spiritual truth. It was a space of observation, a hall of aquariums representing different karmic containers. Some were empty, waiting to be filled with new blessings or experiences. Others still held the energies of old timelines, the lessons, instincts, and spiritual trials I and the collective have lived through. Walking through those tanks with my sister and nephew showed the deeply ancestral layer of this process. The family line is being observed by spirit, just as I was walking among those tanks, seeing what remains alive, what has gone dormant, and what must be released. The reptiles in the dream, ancient, wise, and shedding their skins, are the energies of transformation and renewal. Yet when the reptilian humanoids appeared, everything shifted. Those beings represented the distortion of natural power, energies that have used fear, control, or manipulation to dominate the collective. But just as I closed the door in the dream, I have done the same in the spiritual. Those karmic doors are now sealed. The corrupted aspects can no longer invade sacred space. And still, there was one reptile that drew my heart, the beige armadillo-like creature. Calm, grounded, and gentle in his movement is my earth ally. That spirit guides me to remember that real power is not in dominance or fear, but in serenity, courage, and knowing. Its cream color reflects purity, neutrality, and the balance that comes from peace. It is the emblem of the new energy the collective will soon live in, strength that protects, not harms. The Knight of Swords stands above this vision as Spirit's clarifier. This is the messenger of swift, karmic action and truth. Just as the Knight charges forward with courage and clarity, is divine justice moving quickly now. Truth is cutting through illusion, replacing confusion with certainty. The Knight mirrors the moment in my dream when I acted fast, closing the door, warning others, standing firmly in my awareness. I have moved beyond mere observation. I am now the guardian of truth and the voice of warning for those still inside the karmic hall. Spirit is showing that karmic correction will happen suddenly and decisively. So know this, collective, the judgment has been cast. The doors are sealed, and your blessings are near. The bad spirit is losing access. The karmic currents are now turning in your favor. The Knight of Swords rides ahead, a symbol of final momentum, ensuring your justice arrives. Spirit says, prepare your hands to receive. What's yours cannot be taken, and nothing can delay what is already written.